searching for free agents, one way that you can search for free agents would be to come up here to the Reports tab and go to Player, and then there's all of these preset searches that are over here. You could also click on the Add Drops button. Um, that's the cool thing about this league is there's lots of different ways to get to the same place, lots of different search ways to navigate the site, and there's tons of information on here and ways to sort it. So I have made these tabs that are down here, and honestly you could pretty much navigate the vast majority of your season just by using these tabs that have these modules in it. So if I like to search for free agents by going to the franchise management tab right here, and then there's a top 10 free agents module that through the season this will fill out with players and change every week. And if you click right here to see all, it'll take you to the search engine. Now this is the basic search engine. I like to just go straight to the advanced search engine to look for free agents. And when you do, this is what you get. I like to go ahead and set mine to 64 players that it's going to show you. You can change the weeks and stuff like that if you want to. That gives you that good deep look, 64 players. A couple of other cool things about using this search engine is that if you want to, you can go like if you want to see somebody else's rosters in the league, and there's other ways to see rosters, but you can do it on here. You can see their roster, and it'll also have all their info data there that you can sort through, and you can see how your players are stacking up against theirs. So like if we pick the Woodheads there, they don't have any players, but normally he would have all his stuff there. So go back, and then also you can, if you wanted to search all the players and not just the free agents, you could select that in your conference for all players, and then you would be seeing how some of the free agents stacked up against players, or your players stacked up against top players in the league and stuff. So for now, we're going to look for free agents. We're going to say we're in Frank Duke's. If you were in another conference, you would pick free agents in your conference. So, and I'm going to look for, I want to look at some running backs, and we're going to leave it on points for right now. That's what it's going to search by. And we're going to look on any NFL team, just any running back. If you want to get, at some point you're wanting to look specifically on a team for players, for all players, or just specifically quarterbacks or running backs or whatever, you can do that on a specific team. So we got it all set. We got our conference. I'm looking for running backs. We're leaving it at points in all the league. Hit the now button. There we go. So it looks like last year Todd Gurley had the most points, 329.6. So, but you know what? I want to see more data than that. I want to see what his rushing stats are like. So I'm going to pick those there. Hit now. Okay, so Zeke, it looks like they're sorting them by yards, and Zeke had the most yards. But I'd like to see who had the most touchdowns. So we can go right here to touchdowns. It's like Gurley had the most touchdowns, and Gurley had the most points, remember, too. Huh. So, how many attempts? Let's see who had the most attempts. Zeke had the most attempts, but Gurley's right there at second. I like Gurley most. That's who I want to pick up in free agency. So I click on his name, and then there's an add button. You can click on the add button, and we'll talk about drop add process in another video. But also, real quick while we're here, there's all these other things you could search by. So I mean, like if you wanted to see, let's see which running back had the best passing stats last year. Did any running backs actually throw the ball? Christian McCaffrey is 1 for 1 for 50 and a touchdown. Wow. Derrick Henry's 3 for 2 for 14 yards. Now, who was the best receiving back? By yards, McCaffrey was. Who got the most targets? McCaffrey was. Who had the most points? Todd Gurley? Oh, that's all points. You get the drift. Good luck to everybody.